How's it going, YouTube? We're here. Nate is myself and Daphne on the camera right now. Gonna do a little video on chain rings with the Bafang BBS02. We had some issues. Had a Bafang motor with the stock chain ring. I think it's a 46 tooth. We ran these for about a year, and then we started having problems. Changed the chain to a new chain. Didn't really quite solve the problem, and so then we changed the chain ring. We went down to a 40 tooth Lekkie. Spent like $150 on the bling ring with these, but I'm not sure if we got a defective one. The 40 tooth, as you can see, it actually tore up. I was emailing with Lekkie. There's no known design issues. We were going up a steep hill, and it's just really thin right here. You can see that it just tore right at that thin point. It was on like the second ride out. So working with Lekkie, he just sent me. They're a great company, by the way. They sent me warranty. I said they'd give me one free one, so I got a 42 tooth. I guess it has slightly less offset. As you can see, it's like a spacer's worth. But yeah, this thing, you can feel it. It feels a little thicker in between the teeth. You can see these grooves where it gets kind of thin where it failed. But yeah, maybe a little too much pressure. I'm a heavy dude, and yeah, this motor, I guess, going uphill. I think it was a low gear, but it's really hard to remember. So put this one on the next day so we could go on a ride out with the Concord folks out here. We've been doing some night rides. It's been pretty fun. But yeah, so we have this one on, this cheap one with the Bafang spider ring and just some $20 chain ring. But we're gonna replace this one with the warranty one that Lekkie sent, the 42 tooth. And believe it or not, I actually, in like a panic before I knew if Lekkie was gonna send me one under warranty, I went and bought a super cheap $30 one. And this thing is heavy, man. Like, you can just feel like the Lekkie one is lightweight, super clean. And then this cheap one I got off Amazon for like 30 bucks. I guess this was like one, what is it? If you buy this ring, it's like 120. This one was like 30 bucks. This was like 150 though. But yeah, if you're going to put it under heavy stress, just be warned. And yeah, so that's what we are about to do. So first things first, I'm gonna have to take the pedal off here. So here we go. Just pop this thing off. The simple Allen tool. And let's see, from here, need one of these crank pullers. This is a park crank puller. Sometimes these are a little tricky to fit in there, but if they go in, yeah, like the park ones are pretty good. Nice threads. Get that in there. And once that's in, nice and tight, you can put the second one in. And let me get a wrench here. Should come off in a second. And yeah, I did myself a favor, put a little grease on there last time. Alright, so to get this one off, let's see, just need to pop it off. We're just going to take the spider ring off. Tooth with a 42, so I'm actually going to I got a new chain. I'm going to put that on, and I'll grease it tomorrow. But for now, I'm just gonna pop this chain off here. A little trusty chain tool. Got a park. So we gotta find that master link. Here we go. I can see it right there. So just kind of pull that thing around. And we're gonna pop it. Pretty easy. Save those links. And then this chain is sized for this 40 tooth if I ever have to come back with this spare here. So I'm just going to put these two off to the side and kind of save these. Thanks, Steph. Let's see here. So make sure you get the right Allen. Just loosen up all 5. 1, 4, and last one. It's weird on the Amazon picture. It shows this thing installed like kind of like this, but when you install like this, it rubs. I know, it's so weird. So I like flipped it around. I guess these might be too long. I'm not sure. I flipped it around and ended up installing it like this, and it was running smooth. The chain line though was way out, you know, compared to the obviously the 40 tooth, and now with the 42 tooth, I guess we lose a little offset. So just to give you like a reference point, you can see yeah, from, you know, this being up against the motor, you can see this, the chain line will actually come out about what, a millimeter, and then with the 40 tooth from that point, I don't know, it goes in, I'm not exactly sure, quite a bit. So the difference, I guess, is just in high gear. It's just a really bad chain line. This is only an 8-speed, what is it, micro shift. So you don't really need it, but it does help a bit. So we're gonna get rid of this broken 42. Put that spare, and now let's install this one. The bling ring, I love that thing. That thing's nice. So you can see this one goes in there nice and clean. And now this bike is a Specialized Roll 3. Yes, we got a pair of these. Me and Daft both have one, so pretty easy to install these things here. So we get in 1, 2, 3. Give it a good quarter turn tight all the way around, and boom, yeah. It's not rubbing at all. Pretty clean. Got that chain line back in there. You can see pretty much corrects it almost back to what it used to be before the Bafang. And now to put on a brand new chain. Whenever you put on a new chain ring or cassette, this is a relatively new cassette too. I changed it when I changed the first chain ring. So we got a new cassette, got a new chain, and new chain ring here. So we got to size this thing. Let's see. This is the E8. Really strong freaking chain. Love these KMC E an 8 for the cassette or the speed. So this one was silver. So to size it, first things first, to size it, you're just gonna want to go on the two biggest rings you have.
I was gonna ask you that.
Yeah.
How do you size it?
You size it. So you basically want to take the two biggest rings and then add 2. So let's see here. So if you stretch it, I guess it would, in theory, get that one. Or it looks like this one. So this one plus 2. So you count 1, 2. So we're basically just going to pop off one link right here. And to do that, we actually need a chain tool. I think I have one in here. I have to bust the rivet out. What did we say? It was that one? Pretty sure. So we'll bust that.
I like that too.
Yeah, the rivet popper. Just make sure it's in there nice and square before you pop it out. Looks like we're good. It's definitely out. Okay, boom. So, well, that thing really didn't want to go out of that, but just throw this away. Oh, it's hot in here. All right, and now we're gonna try to line this back up on the gear it was at. When you're putting the chain back on, you want to make sure that it can make this bend right here. You know, so you want to go wrap it around your cassette, and then wrap it around this middle one, and then wrap it around the bottom one. And once you get all that going, then you're either going to want to take a wire or one of these little tools here, kind of handy. And you're just going to want to hook them so you can work on it. Now we're going to put the master link in. So in the E8 kit comes with a nice new master link. Make sure it's going the right direction. And you want to give it a little tightening. And then basically once you get that, then you're going to pull it, make sure you lock that thing into place. And you hear that click. And it's in there. And boom. So now we get to put the pedal back on. And, yep. And before I do that, I'm just going to grab some grease real quick. So it'll come off next time. So make sure it's on there. You really want to crank these things on. I got a pedal wrench, so I'll get it on quickly with this guy. And then I'm going to torque it down with my pedal wrench. Here. The worst thing is when these things come off when you're riding, so you want to make sure to give it a good crank on there. A little half turn extra, a quarter turn extra, I mean. And boom. So now let's just turn it on real quick, make sure that it shifts still. And yeah, we got the lights. You're probably like, what the heck are those white things on there? Just for safety, I guess we've been going on night rides. Our next video, I guess I'm gonna put on some wheel lights. They just came in from this group that we joined, so probably make a video, show them getting installed tomorrow. We'll take off these ones. These ones work. These are kind of cool for like, we don't have anything better, but we got something better, so we're gonna take a picture of those, take a video of those tomorrow. Let's check this out. So speed 1. It's a shift. So we're in gear 8. Oops. There's here, barrel adjuster needs to be just a little bit.
Whoa.
Crank up the speed. There you go. So we got our new 42 tooth bling ring on. I'm gonna lube this chain tomorrow. I'm not gonna do it, but yeah, whenever you put on a new chain, you want to put this is actually pre-lubed, but I'm gonna put a little fresh chain lube on there. And yeah, so we got our new, this is my warranty 42 tooth Lekkie. I guess the 40 tooth, yeah, unfortunately not on this bike. It wasn't working, it failed. But still got the bling ring, the oil slick, brand new. Lekkie, really pro, great to work with. Yeah, great products. So definitely recommend them. And if you have problems, reach out to Team Lekkie, and they'll make it right. All right, so see you guys later. Say bye, Daph.
Bye.